Are you stressed at work? Probably, and you're in good company. Almost 80% of workers say they've experienced stress at work at least once in the last month. That's according to the American Psychological Association. But to what degree? That's the important part. Because if we know the kind of stress we have, we can do a better job of dealing with it. Fortunately, ADP researchers took an in-depth look at stress in the workplace and broke it down for us.
The ADP Research Institute identified 3 buckets or 3 categories of stress. The first one is thriving. That's when we feel like we're on fire in a good way. That's when somebody comes to me with a fire drill, as an example, around something that I love to do. The second one is being rattled. And we all know what that feels like. It's not horrible stress, but there's something happening that's kind of pushing on us. It's those outside forces causing us to be uncomfortable and maybe not exactly at our best. And then the third category is really that overwhelm bucket, that time when we just can't quite feel like we're ever going to make it out of this situation.
Now, here's the thing. Almost all of us will experience each of these stress levels at different times, and what drives us to each level will change. For instance, this week something minor, it might overwhelm us, and it's only in the rearview mirror that we'll see it was minor. The next week, we'll thrive through something huge. The key is to identify the stress bucket that you're in so you can get out and dry off. Here's help from the ADP study. If you are overwhelmed, and that's 17% of us some of the time, you'll likely need to call in the reinforcements. That might be your boss, a colleague, or your mental well-being resources your company offers. If you're rattled, and that's half of us most of the time, streamline. Try regular audits of your workflows so you can simplify by eliminating steps and roadblocks. Finally, if you're thriving, and that's a third of us much of the time, go with it. No one can maintain that breakneck pace all the time, but in the times you're thriving under pressure, don't let up. In the perfect work world, there'll be no stress. In the real work world, it will never go away. Now you're better prepared for any type you're dealt.